No, not really during it. Like, that's my birthday during it, and I kind of made a decision there. Talked to my parents, I see how they felt. Talked to my brothers, see what they felt, and just called it.
What swayed it in the end?
Just helping these guys out. I feel like I can maximize myself and this team.
Hey, Dre'Mont, now that you're coming back, there's not a lot of ends on this team. And I was wondering how that impacts your role. Do you expect that you could play outside? And are you excited for the opportunity to potentially showcase the pass rushing skills that you were recruited for, you know?
I think the talent we have right here is really good. So I think it's too early to even say what's going to happen right now.
But you're really good at that, right?
You're really good at what?
Pass rush?
I think
Edge rush?
I think I am. I don't know.
With guys like Taekwon and Jalen and Sam leaving, how much do you feel like now you can step up and really be a leader for this defensive line?
Oh yeah, I mean, because I've been playing with those guys for 2 years, so I've been the younger guy for 2 years. So with them being here has helped me a lot because I can take on where they left off. You know, I've learned a lot from them. They kind of help me guide. They're going to help me guide these guys as they're gone still. You know, we still can contact.
When you were thinking about all the reasons to whether or not you were going to go or stay, how much of a factor was, I guess, the potential that you'd be on the field more? You'd be on for like third down, rushman, all that kind of stuff, and be able to showcase some more of your skill set?
Personally, that was a huge push. I mean, because I don't know what would happen if I didn't take that into mind. But at the end of the day, it's not all about me. So I got to think past myself and just think about the guys that are here. And it's like, if I'm not out there still, I got to just deal with it and just push those guys to be better.
What did Coach Johnson tell you about 2018 and your role?
Nothing. It's super early, so nothing has really been talked about for next season. It's been kind of just getting guys motivated for this workout. So.
I talked to a draft analyst about a month ago who said that if you went out this year, you'd probably be fairly high draft pick, but if you put in the work and had the kind of year you thought you could have, you could be the top 10 overall pick in 2019. How much did the draft, that idea that you could really raise your draft stock, enter into your decision?
I mean, that's also a big factor for me to stand. I think it's just to enhance myself and just enhance my stock, selfishly.
Some of your teammates have said that, you've been good, but they think there's a part of you that we haven't seen yet, that maybe you've only seen in practice. Do you feel that? Do you feel like there's a part of Dre'Mont Jones that people are going to see this year that maybe they hadn't seen last year?
I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that.
You want to be under the radar a little bit?
I mean, I guess I've been like that since high school. I mean, high school I was known as the kid from nowhere, and I've kind of flown under the radar here, and I've made my way to being, I guess, a draft choice or a top draft pick. So I mean, being on the radar is pretty cool for me. I don't care.
You say it was sort of a selfish decision to want to improve your draft stock. I assume Coach Johnson, Coach Meyer are perfectly fine with that. What was their reaction when you told them you wanted to come back?
I want to say it's too selfish. I mean, there's some selfish reasons for leaving and going, but I mean, they were ecstatic, just like any other coach.
At any point, were they worried they were going to lose you?
I think so, yeah. Because I didn't really keep them in contact or in the loop what I was going to do because it wasn't really business at the time. But like now they're in the loop, and now our business is together. So
Nick always said all along you're coming back. What did he know that you didn't?
He knew nothing. It was just Nick just talking, honestly.
You guys lost so much on the defensive line at the ends. I get the sense from Nick, and I want to get your take on what this defensive line will be next year.
I think this D line can be just as good. I mean, we get the new D in, get him in the mix, and hopefully he can catch up. I mean, he definitely will catch up no matter what happens. But we got Chase and Coop. I mean, they're fine, so I don't expect anything less from them.
Dre'Mont, people started talking about you in the NFL after your redshirt freshman season kind of broke out a little bit. Looking back, how did the 2017 season stand up to your expectations? I know you had to miss some games because of the cut on your leg. Just overall, how did you come out of last year? Did you feel like you accomplished what you wanted to accomplish, I guess?
I'm not going to say I accomplished everything because I wouldn't have came back. If I felt like I would have accomplished everything, I would have gone. But I don't know, it's kind of hard to say. It was just, 2017 was a crazy season for me with my injury, so, and the passing of my grandmother also threw me off a little bit, so I've been been a lot this past season, but I think I did pretty good.
Is it difficult to keep the NFL out of your mind in your third year? Like going in, you know that this could be your last year. Do you think about it during the season?
I think about it every day. Ever since it was first brought up to me, whether I say I don't want to talk about it right now, but it's still in my mind. I mean, it's hard not to.
I'm not sure you talked to you since the injury. What happened and how severe?
It was just like normal after practice shenanigans with a couple of my teammates. I'm not gonna snitch them out. You know, I'm not gonna snitch. But I don't know, you just messing around and just like I kind of got too close to one of the things in the locker room and it just scraped my leg. One of the locker room. Yeah, I got too close to it and scraped my leg.
There was a full-blown investigation, right? Urban said there's going to be a full-blown investigation.
Nah,
Did they figure out what nail it was?
Yeah, he was just messing around with you. It was just one of those situations like, all right, it happens, so just get past it. I mean, it was a little scrape on my leg. It's all good.
Dre'Mont, there's a lot of players on this team that are in similar situations as you in terms of thinking about the NFL and balancing their college career and stuff. And every time we ask them, or you guys, I haven't thought about it. It's impossible not to think about it, right?
I'm not going to tell you what they're thinking about, but I know from my standpoint, I think about it almost every day, and it's hard not to. But it is what it is.
When you have the potential to make the type of money that you could make in the NFL, how hard is it to tell yourself I'm going to go another year before I see that money?
It's just a maturity level for me. It's just like you can't like solely think about that. I think about it, but it's not the main purpose as to why I stay. I have to think about the other guys that are here and still play my part and play my role because that's what I'm supposed to do. That's what I want to accomplish while being here.
Why risk it though? Like if you would have left, you would have been drafted. Maybe not as high as you want to be, but you would have been drafted and you would have been making money next year. Why would you potentially risk something like that to come back?
I think the whole risk thing is just it's very overplayed. You can get hurt doing anything. I can get hurt walking outside and get hit by a car. Like me coming back has nothing to do with an injury reason. Like anything can happen.
You get hurt in the locker room.
Exactly. I get hurt in the locker room, so that just overlooked. I mean,
Dre'Mont, do you go and when you're in a situation like this where you have the stock that you do you think about insurance policies or anything like that?
Of course.
And can you tell me about like what's the process of a player when you like think about those insurance policies? How do you go about finding them? Who helps you with it? Who pays the premium? Like what is the process of that?
Well, I'm actually just getting started into that process, but I just know I'm talking to Coach Jay about it. He's gonna help me out with it, but I just know I would protect myself. So
There's a lot of defensive tackles on this team. Some good young guys behind you. What do you see behind you? Who do you expect to help out this year?
I expect to help all of them. I mean, then again, it's early. I don't know how some of the new guys are. I mean, we've only got a little bit of taste of Malik, so in Haskell, he's only got a taste. So I just got to help them all out.
With Malik, you redshirted. You had to deal with an injury. He's had to do the same thing. I mean, have you talked to him about patience and your time will come, sort of those things?
Of course. I mean, everyone's time is going to come. I mean, he's fully confident in himself. I'm fully confident in him, so I'm not worried about him in this process.
How close are you?
Being in the Russian package.
I'm very excited about it. I would love to be out there in third down. I was a little anxious to be out there just thinking about it right now. I don't know.
I'm sure there was. I mean, I know you're a good pass rusher. We see it all the time. To be taken out in those situations, how tough was that last year?
I don't really want to speak on it. Just know I want to be out there.
How close are you to getting your degree, and did that play a factor into coming back for another year?
Yeah, that did too. I mean, depending on how I schedule my classes, I can graduate, I want to say, in the winter of this year. So, I mean, that is a great factor.
What are the biggest things you're working on here now this off season as you try to put yourself in the best position to succeed in 2018?
Just opening my chest and just letting myself go and just be all on the table. I mean, I want to improve myself in the weight room and on the field. So right now it's the weight room.
One of the things that Nick Bosa was talking about was this could potentially be one of the best pass rushers just ever. What do you think it'll take to get to that point in 2018?
I don't know. I do not know right now. I gotta really sit down and watch some film and just think about my abilities and just wait for spring ball to really see how I really graduate. When I really graduate, get better.
Do you think guys like Chase and Nick, with fewer defensive ends on the team, might benefit with more reps and be even more dangerous? Like guys like Nick and Chase, who with fewer defensive ends on the team, they'll probably play more snaps. Do you think benefit from that? Even though I know the theory is that play less, they'll be pressured. later in the season, but just over the course of a game, like, will it help them to be on the field more?
Will it help to be on the field more?
Yeah.
I don't know how they work. I mean, I don't know exactly what they can do to better themselves. I mean, they're DNs. DNs and 3-techs are totally different things if you really think about it. Maybe you don't, maybe you don't know, but it's totally different things. So, I mean, whatever Coach Johnson's judgment is on those two, whatever happens, I don't know.
With the assumption that this would be your final year, does that sort of take a load off of you? That maybe the decision has been made and you can just focus on this season? I know you're always thinking about it, but...
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I expect this to be my last year. I mean, so, I'm just going to give it my all. I mean, I'm saying right now, this may be my last shot, so I want to just let everything go. Just push myself to the highest level I can be.